All right, we're going to take you to Florida now for the sentencing phase in the murder of Suni Bell trial. A jury convicted Zavante Sampson, Quadarius Hammond, Jalen Bedward, James Denson, and Andrew Thompson of premeditated murder in the shooting death of 4-year-old Suni Bell. The child was riding in the backseat of her family's car when the men rode up on them and opened fire, striking Suni. Her mother and uncle were not injured. I'm going to get you inside that courtroom now where one of the victim's grandmother and her uncle are giving victim impact statements.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning.
My name is Suni Bell. I'm the grandmother of Suni Bell. It was senseless. It was senseless. It wasn't right. And they don't deserve to be back on the street. My heart goes out to the family, and I know for a fact, had they known that my grandbaby was there, probably, maybe, I don't know, they wouldn't have. But me as a grandmother with 16 grandchildren, and one of them is gone from senseless gun violence, no. And God says how he looks low. And when he looks at stuff that goes on like this, it's not right. It's not right, Your Honor. So I do apologize to the family. And listen, this hurts. It hurts deep. It's not something that you can put a Band-Aid over, and just heal from it. I have other grandkids that every day we relive Suni. I have 14 grandboys. 4 granddaughters. Only 2 of my granddaughters is living right here when all of them should be here. Nobody should be going through gun violence. Can I say something to them? Or no, listen, I apologize. My deepest sympathy to y'all and y'all family. But y'all should have thought about what y'all was doing before you done it. As a mother, I know how y'all mom feel right now. I grew up with one of y'all. We never had a problem. But this, I know it's hurting her to see that her child will be gone, whatever sentence that the judge gives them. But listen, when you do stuff like this, you have to think about the consequences. It's not right, but you may feel like it's fair, but it's not. You get what I'm saying? I'm coming to you all as a mother, not as some angry grandparent. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm bitter, I'm angry, but I know God. That's first. You get what I'm saying? I know God. And had y'all known something like this was going to go on, my heart knows that y'all want to be. I feel that deep down inside. But since you did, I don't know. You get what I'm saying? I don't know, young man. But all I do know that I'm praying for your family. And I'm also going to uplift y'all in prayer as well. But guess what? Your parents, your family could go sign in to see y'all every day. That's what we have to do. We have to wait till Judgment Day to see my grandbaby. We have to wait till God call us home to see her again. She comes to us, okay, she'll come in our dreams. We'll visualize her. We see her on cardboard pictures and stuff like that. But guess what? Your family get to still come in the courthouse, the jailhouse, and see y'all, hug y'all, touch y'all. Y'all grown. She was 4. She's gone. She's gone. You get what I'm saying? So whatever you do, keep God first and continue praying. Y'all have a blessed one. Thank y'all.
First, I want to just thank the judge for letting us be able to come up here and talk about this right here, man, because this right here is sad all the way around. Ain't nothing good about this right here coming around, right? We have to come down here, man. And 2 of these kids, man, I know their parents didn't raise them like that. That's the sad part. It's just that we getting out of these guns, man. We getting out of control with this, man. Y'all got 20 or 25 years or whatever to think about this. Tell y'all friends, man, to put these damn guns down. We don't know what the f we shooting at. Because you're shooting at family members, man. You're destroying families, brothers. Ain't nothing good about this right here. Go up there, get your education, man. If you ain't got it, learn something. Get a trade, man. Come back into society and be somebody, man. You got a chance to do this right here. Y'all got a long time to think about this. I won't get to see my niece no more, so that's out the way, you know? So y'all need to go up there, man. Don't go up there with that game, bro. It ain't worth it, man. You see what it got you in now. Friends tearing up families, bro. That's what it's got us in. You got been to my house, man. You know? Lil Dilson, your daddy, man, was my friend, bro. We still friends. You destroying families. Hold on, man. I'm gonna be quiet, but I got to say this. Y'all destroying families, bro, with that you're doing, don't even know what you're doing. Them guns, tell that man you want to go to the military. Do something with your life. It's too late now, but you should have been in the army. We need y'all to go fight for somebody. Y'all want to kill each other, we can pay you to fight. But you're scared to do that. You want to shoot little kids. Now we got to pay the consequences. You know? All of y'all, man, got a chance to change your life around. The judge understand who I'm talking to. I got to talk to these men over here right now. Because y'all got a chance to change your life, man. Y'all got time, man. We're sitting to get on the phone today. Tell somebody, man, put that damn gun down. You know who got them. Because look what I mean. I'm going to answer the phone for you 2 or 3 times after that. Your friends, man, I'm not home. You know they going to do it to you. They already doing it to you. You know? At least y'all mama can come see y'all again. You know? That's the sad thing, man. Y'all know y'all ain't like that. You can look down, bro, but you better be looking up because I'm trying to tell you some that's going to take you a long ways when you get up out of here, man. You got a long time to think about this, man. You got a long time to think about it. Pulling the trigger, man, I got seen it happen so many times, man. So many times. It's us, killing us. The sad thing, it's us, killing us. But you won't go to the military fight where we need you at. You're scared. Y'all scared to see real guns coming at you. You want to fight and hide and then lie about we ain't doing this right there. Come on, man. Let's man up, do what we do. Let's let that go and go on about it. Come back here 25, 30 years if I'm living, man. I might have a little sympathy for you. You know, because we the ones going to have the last choice of your life, man. And right now, with me and God, I want to see you live. I don't want to see this man give you life. He don't want to do it. Y'all making us do this. It's y'all choice. When you pick up them damn guns, man, it's your choice.
Let's hope those guys are listening. It looked like they were listening, and it was really something to find out that he knew 2 of those boys and knew their families as well. One of their fathers was his friend, as he said. All right, we'll go to break here, but before we do have an update from Florida on day 6 of the murder of Julio Fulio trial. Alicia Andrews is charged with first-degree murder and conspiracy to commit murder in the killing of drill rapper whose real name is Charles Jones in an ongoing war. Prosecutors admit that Andrews is not in a gang, but they say that she was dating a gang member and helped her 4 co-defendants plan and execute the murder of Julio Fulio, who was a member of a rival gang. Now, if convicted, Andrews faces life in prison without parole, and that was actually one of the points that detectives tried to drive home while they were interrogating her before her arrest for more than 30 minutes.
So your boyfriend and his people are having a beef with Julio and his people, okay? What I have on this video is you stalking Julio, conducting surveillance of him. Just please get out of this.
You're moving with the murder, stalking.
Okay.
I don't know him.
Now, you're conducting surveillance with your boyfriend following 2 teasers, which is the club performed. Then we have your car, your phone, everything else in the parking lot of Truth 18. Then we have the car you're in going into the parking lot where Julio is killed. We also have the black Chevy that was traveling with you. We also have you guys on about a dozen license plate readers in tandem, driving together, following each other, from Jacksonville all the way down here and back.
This is the car that the 3 shooters came out of. And this is the car that you and Zay are on seen at video at Teasers and seen on video at Truth 18. This is high definition footage, okay?
You're there.
You're there.
You're part of the murder for parole, whether you want to be or not. Now, here's the thing. I know one thing for sure. I know you're not my trigger person, okay?
We know that.
Is that a fair statement? You're not a trigger person? Have you ever shot anybody?
You didn't shoot anybody in Tampa when you were there.
Did you shoot anybody in Tampa?
No,
Okay, all right. Here's the problem. A bunch of people did. And I think they got you in way too deep. The problem is your phone kills you. The charge on this is first-degree murder. The sentence is going to be life imprisonment.
Like, the part that I'm struggling with is how I'm going to explain to your mother and your father that you want to throw away your life for sake.
No, you don't.
You're looking down the barrel of a first-degree murder charge.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Yes.
Listen to me. You don't understand what's going to happen after we walk out of this room. You're not going home. No. I mean, you're not going home. Do you think you get a bond on a first-degree murder charge? Do you think you get a post bail? You don't get post bail. So this is the process, and this is how it plays out, okay? So when you get charged with first-degree murder, you have no bond. You go to jail here, and then we transfer you to Tampa. Your parents love you. They were crying when you were crying. Do they love you?
Are you asking?
Yes, I'm asking you. Okay. Do your parents have a lot of money? Okay, I can tell you what this is going to do to them. It's going to bankrupt them. This is going to bankrupt your parents. Anything your parents have tried to save is going to be gone. Do they own the house?
That's a scary place to be. I think she was like 20, 21 years old at the time. All right. The lead detective will return to the stand tomorrow in that case for his cross-examination. The defense is expected to call at least one witness, the victim's friend, and both sides are expected to rest with jurors getting the case on Friday. All right, we do have this programming note before we go to break. Coming up tonight on Closing Arguments, there was a major development today in the Maya Kowalski case. A Florida appeals court has overturned that $213 million judgment that you actually saw right here on Court TV. Vinny Politan will talk with a representative from the Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital and has reaction from the Maya Kowalski family. That's all tonight on Closing Arguments at 8 p.m. We'll be right back. Keep it here on Court TV. Welcome back to Court TV Live. I'm Michael Ayala. Now, before we head back to court, I'm going to get you caught up on a case that we covered here on Court TV. A lot of you were interested, and that's the Irish firefighter case, and he was convicted of rape, and he's going to face his sentencing tomorrow. Terence Crosby, a 39-year-old firefighter from Dublin, Ireland, was visiting Boston to walk in the St. Patrick's Day parade back in March of 2024. Now, prior to the parade, he raped a woman inside his hotel room. Joining us now to preview tomorrow's sentencing is Court TV crime and justice correspondent Matt Johnson. All right, Matt, what can we expect tomorrow at the sentencing?
Michael, good evening. Tomorrow's going to be a big, big day. It all comes down to this, the sentencing day, and we expect very powerful opening statements.
What say you, Mr. Foreperson, as to indictment number 2024-00244, offense 001, rape? Is the defendant not guilty or guilty?
Guilty.
Expecting powerful victim impact statements tomorrow. Now, it was last week that a jury of 6 men, 6 women found Terence Crosby guilty of raping a woman in a Boston hotel. Tomorrow, we might hear from the former firefighter himself, who took the stand in his own defense. We could also hear from his wife, who appeared to be crying in the gallery during the reading of the verdict. And we expect to hear from the victim, who testified and said this.
I woke up to somebody on top of me, inside of me, in his penis in my vagina, on top of me, telling me, you like this, He couldn't give this to you. I'll give it to you. He's a loser. I was focusing on getting out. I was focusing on getting to safety.
After the verdict, Crosby's defense attorneys appeared on Court TV with Julie Grant, and they said that they plan to appeal. Take a listen.
There will be an appeal. We'll file our notice of appeal, likely just after sentencing on Thursday. And I know I've been in touch with Mr. Crosby's wife. She's already asking for recommendations and looking into potential representation for that.
Crosby is now facing up to 20 years behind bars. His sentencing set for tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern. And of course, we'll bring it to you, Michael.
All right, I'll be tuning in. Matt, thank you so much for keeping us updated on that. Right now, folks, I want to get you back to the sentencing in the murder of Suni Bell trial going on in Florida. Suni Bell's mother and maternal grandmother are now speaking, and then we're going to hear the judge's decision.
My name is Brina Harrison. I'm Suni Bell from Tamira Harrison.
Yes, ma'am.
And I want to just say that one of the guys used to come to my house. And I don't know. They just got to do their time. It's too much. I probably raised her at my house with my daughter. It's too much. It's a lot going on. And I just knew. That's all I got to say.
Ma'am, if you can please state your name for the record.
Mary Harrison.
Ms. Harrison, what would you like to express to the judge regarding sentencing in this case?
I just want to say thank you. It's been a long time. She was 4 when it happened. She's 8 now. And it's just like, I know some of y'all got kids. Like, it's just hard. I have only my son left, but I got stepkids. I got 5 stepkids. And it's just a lot, but they all boys. And it just, I don't know. I just pray for you guys. I just hope, like, everything be good up there. Like, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's just hard to explain to y'all. Like, I'm very hurt. I was hurt when it happened when I was in that car. Like, I know you guys probably did not mean to do it, but the odds are it did happen. Like, Tree, like, I grew up with you. Like, I feel for you. Like, my heart goes out to all y'all. And we'll be praying for y'all. Y'all pray.
Your Honor, of course, that is, the family is obviously very forgiving. The state, however, is requesting Your Honor to, obviously, Your Honor has no discretion, but to sentence these individuals to life in prison for what they've done and to give them the maximum sentence on each and every count that they have as a result of actions on that night, taking the life of Suni Bell. So apparently, Judge, there is one more.
All right.
Sorry, Your Honor. Yes. State your name for the record, please.
LaShawn Timms.
Yes.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
I'm with 813 South of Islands. We gotta do better. We gotta do better, brother. We gotta remember that in this life, if you take a life, you get life. If you do the crime, you get. If you do the crime, you do the time. From day one, I watched you brothers. I wish we could have done better. But as we stand here today, I can say justice has been done. And I believe in justice. So my prayers are for all 5 of you. But I pray for mothers like me, grandmothers like me. We gotta do better. And in this city, we will not tolerate it. We will not tolerate it. So maybe this year,
what make others think about me. No justice, no peace. 813 stop the violence. Y'all put them guns down in our city. We need to save our families. Yes.
That's all.
This ought to be a cautionary tale for everybody who's paying attention. What happens when you make stupid choices without thinking through things, acting and reacting without figuring out what's going to be at the other side. Well, the other side for you five is the life for the rest of your lives in prison with no chance for parole. That's what the law says. So it's to count one on each individual. I'll start it first. Mr. Hammond, adjudicate you guilty if you haven't been previously guilty. On count one, I'll sentence you to life in prison without any chance of parole.
All right, so they were convicted of first-degree murder, and they'll spend the rest of their lives in prison, as you heard the judge say, without the possibility of parole. All right, coming up next, the family of Suni Bell reacts to that sentencing. So keep it here on your front row seat to justice.
I ended up asking him if he loved me. He said, I don't know. I said, do you love her? He said, I don't know.
That set you off?
Someone was stabbed?
Yeah, she's on the floor.
I didn't have the intent to kill Sarah. I really just wanted to scare them.
It looks more like fury than fear. Did you kill Sarah to possess what she had with Josh?
Interview with a Killer. New episode Saturday night at 8 Eastern and Pacific. Only on Court TV.
Now, we've been watching the sentencing phase in the murder of Suni Bell trial, and the judge just sentenced all 5 defendants to life in prison without the possibility of parole. Well, now, here's some reaction from Suni's family.
It's been 4 years. 4 years is a long time, and I'm glad that I got justice, and I'm glad today is over.
It's like obviously your expression changed the minute you kind of heard the verdict. What was going through your mind? What were you anticipating prior to?
That was long. That was when the verdict went in the back and we had to come down here, then leave again. My nerves was shot to the roof, but I believe in God, and I was letting them know, like, y'all be patient. God is in control, and He did His big one.
Can you tell us more about just in general, waiting 4 years for justice for Suni and how it was?
4 years, it was a long time, like a long time. Then it's my son, so it's like, only thing we see around my house is cardboard pictures of her. But I believe in God again, so I just knew God would go do what He was supposed to do to them.
What would you like people to know about Suni and what was she like? And I know you talked about on stand, but just now that it's all said and done, you're able to kind of, sit and think about it.
Suni, her name speaks for itself. She is the light of the party. She loves LOL dolls. She loves to sing. She loves her little dancing, and she loves her little poses.
What do you think today means for the healing? Because, it's over, but it's not over for you. You still...
I'm still healing, but I got my son, so he keep me going. Long as I go to work every day and he is well taken care of, that's all that matters. Yeah. And then I got stepkids, too, as well, so they keep him company because he the only one running around the house.
Any words? Because I know that obviously the suspect, now the not suspect, but the men responsible for this would like to, say.
My heart just goes out to them. Like, I'll be praying for them and their family. I just want them to, do better. Like, y'all, they got kids as well. I just want them to be able to teach their kids to put the guns down and get a book, get a Bible, pray. Come together. We should be doing this for us. We shouldn't be killing each other.
I thank God, because it could have been worse. It could have been my daughter-in-law and her brother as well as Suni. But it hits more deep and emotionally because it was a 40-year-old child. She was 4 then, she's 8 now. And it's heart-filling. It's heartwarming. It's like, it just take a gut feeling out of our family. But we're at ease. We're at peace now. Now we can finally say it's justice. when the trial was first going on, it wasn't justice. It was just us getting up every morning coming to the courthouse. We didn't know what was at the end of that road, you know what I'm saying? But after today was the sentence, we could breathe. We could breathe, we could smile. Some days was harder than others, but being that she's not here, I know God has her. And I know she's in a better place. She's watching over us. She's watching over us. And like I told those young men, I'll be praying for you guys.
That's what I was going to say. You guys expressed a lot of forgiveness. Where does that come from?
The forgiveness, because the God I serve, you know, he's a jealous God. He's a just God.
And that was my only granddaughter. And I miss her a lot. A lot. She kept me going, and she practically raised in my house with my daughter Mary.
What was your reaction when you heard the verdict?
I love it. We got justice. And that's all I could say.
And how do you feel about this justice? Obviously, it doesn't bring your only granddaughter back.
She well taken care. She up there. She up there with my mom, my dad. She taking care. She looking down at us. She knows. She knows. She doing good. She up there with my mom, my dad. She looking down at me and the other grandma, my daughter, my grandson, her cousins.
You have tears in your eyes. Obviously,
Yeah.
you're an old soul. They always say, you know, kids are supposed to go before their parents. So just kind of get your reaction that, you know, 4 years old and you're here.
Yeah, been a long time. 4 years is a long time. She 8 now. I cry every night, every day, pray.
What do you want people to remember about her? I'm sorry.
Still doesn't bring her back.
I can't say nothing else.
And that just sums it up, the devastation of the loss of this little girl. But also you're hearing that this verdict and the sentence has given them some sense of justice. Let's bring in our guest, still with us, criminal defense attorney, former prosecutor David Bruno. David, that's really what jumps out at me, is that this family has found a way to sort of get beyond the devastation, use their faith, their religion to forgive these young men. And it gives you some kind of a good feeling about it. I think Grandma summed it up very well. She said after that, you know, the verdict and the sentencing, she was able to breathe. What was your reaction?
Yeah, tough case. You know, these children that are killed. I mean, we've been covering a couple of these cases. We had the one in the shopping center, the stabbing, and this one, the shooting, and they're very, very difficult to even watch. And we talk about this frequently, about the sentencing and how it does give an opportunity for the victim's family to speak and give impact statements and talk about how their lives have changed. And you see a number of different ways people react in this process. Some are very angry, and we've seen those family members that have jumped over, you know, and attacked, versus one of the family members saying, "Wish, Judge, you couldn't give him life," but that was the statutory max, mandatory minimum. So I think we're on the same page on these sentencing hearings often, Michael, and that it gives them an opportunity to voice these things, communicate, and hopefully move on, because now it's been a final sentence for these individuals and they've been held accountable.
Yeah, no question. And you know, the other thing that jumped out at me too is that, you know, how this gang violence and guns are really devastating these communities. These are families who knew each other. It sounds like they knew at least a couple of them, maybe even been in their homes, I think the guy said. And one of the things that he said to these young men was, you know, you got 25 years to think about it. I don't even think he realized that these young men were going away for the rest of their lives. There's nothing down at the end of the road for them. They may find some redemption in prison. Let's hope they do. But there's no end to the road for them. They're going to basically die in prison, Dave.
You're right. You're right. And unfortunately, that is the sentencing code. There's draconian sentences in the states, the federal system as well. And it's just a reminder, you be careful the company that you keep and make good decisions, Michael, because we're in a crazy world right now. And A lot of it has to do with staying grounded, family, community, getting support if you need it.
Yeah, I would have to agree 100%. You know, again, just bad decisions. These guys weren't even the target, right? The little girl and her family weren't even the target.